It feels like I'm doing a really bad ASMR. Am I putting you to sleep? I probably am. I'm that boring. Hello. Welcome. Take a seat. Today, right here, I will be talking about the production of Flow, both the song and the music video. If you're interested in this kind of thing, like I am, I'm a sucker for the behind the scenes stuff, then this is the video for you. If you're not into this stuff, then why are you here? Number one, as of recording this, the song and the video have only been out for about 16 hours. Thank you so much for all the support that the song and the music video have got. Me, Yasine and Tom, we adored making it. I think that's said through the video itself very well, and so far, thank you. Me and Yasine are already starting work on a new music video for a song called Little Isle, which will be coming out on my new EP. Yeah. Number two, there will be timestamps in the description below for all different things that I talk about. So if you just want to see the music video part, how I edited, or just want to see where the song came from, it will be highlighted in the description below. Now, I am following a script as best as possible, just so I don't deviate. The video is probably too long already, but there's a lot of information that I need to get through. If I go off topic, you are allowed to hit me, punch me through the screen or something. Let us cast our minds back to August of 2019. This song came around by total accident. This is where two ideas kind of formed together to create something mysteriously good. A long time ago, I was on Instagram when I found a video about how to make synthwave or new wave. It's like that music from the 80s movies or from the video game Hotline Miami. So I was like, I should try this. So I saved it for later. There was a summer sale on Waves plugins. Waves being a company who creates virtual studio technology stuff. I've got their auto-tune stuff, I've got their vocal rider, I've got their distortion, all in various sales, I'll have you know. So in their latest sale, there was a synth called Flow Motion FM Synth. Maybe you can see where I'm going with this. So I followed these steps on how to make the synthwave using the Flow Motion for literally everything. The bass line, the arpeggiator, the synth pads, etc. While also adding my own flair, my own chords, my own sounds, and then I left it. I didn't really see it as a song that I wanted to release, so I didn't really do anything with it. A thing that I've been doing a lot recently is spending my weekend making a song, writing the lyrics and then doing the demo vocals within the space of like 48 hours. This is just one of those occasions. I found the project after about 2 months. It was only like 32 bars. But when I found it, I was thinking, wow, this is really cool. So I just developed it, created more material, like the piano and the strings, and I built a structure with what I had. The song was probably halfway done after like an hour. That following day, I began to work on the lyrics, which can be pretty much a bottleneck for me in some occasions. With this instrumental, it sounded very synthetic, but colourful, grounded, but still had a groove. I wanted the lyrics to be almost a representation of this music, basing it around like a Mr. Robot cyborg companion kind of thing. Music is incredibly important in my life, as it is for many people, so this song could be something that represents that connection. Sometimes music makes you feel good, sometimes it makes you feel bad, sometimes it enhances or conflicts with your life. I created you, you created me, connection never true. We believe it's all right to burn. We believe it's all right to love and lose. I think the trajectory of this melody is very much inspired by Take That's album called Progress, and it actually felt like because the beat was so locked and so robotic, chugging away, it felt like the vocal should work and contrast with that, if that made any sense. This song is possibly taking some kind of Star Trek human-robot hierarchy stuff, while still describing the idea about how music impacts us, or at least it's my own journey of being an artist. Our mission is to make the world satisfied. Intention never through. We believe it's all right to fail. It's all right, I swear. There's a very human message behind this. The second verse, by this point in writing this, it had to be a continuation, a huge extension of melodies, themes, and the message that I wanted to tell. We were built to fall, if we choose to, but we will never learn that it's okay to fly. No one really wants to die. I can't remember where I heard that, but there is a film that uses that line, and of course Steve Jobs says it. A month before this song was written, I was on holiday with some friends. Long story short, I had an hour discussion with a friend and I used this phrase. So that's why that line it's kind of stuck with me for a while. And the final part in verse 2 really is all those ideas about the song coming together. And it's where the title comes from, and it's where I knew that this song was gonna be something. There is this theory in media, mainly to do with video games, that talks about flow, much like a suspense of disbelief or a stream of consciousness. Flow is where the person is fully captivated in the moment. So the end goal of this song is basically to say that our mission in life is to find flow. To find meaning both in ourselves and in this world. Our mission is to take our time. Remember, we can't hit rewind. But that's okay. Tonight will be the day we find flow. The moment I wrote that, I got goosebumps. The day I got Yasine in to do some vocals for another song, I showed him this song at its demo stage, and he too got goosebumps. That same day, I believe me and him came up with the idea of having some kind of body popping thing. Little do we both know that that would be the sole idea of the To Be music video. Singing on the track is me, with some backing vocals from Tom Runchman. It's just 2 takes, panned a little bit left and right from each other, and then 2 more takes in the octave above, doing the same, just a bit wider, and then Tom's vocals are in there doing the same thing. It just makes the vocals seem thicker. Tom also laid down the guitar in that same day for both the second drop and for the pre-chorus. Okay, now, Tom does this thing where the first thing he plays happens to be the perfect thing, and he does it every single time. It's beautiful. The voice you hear at the start, surprisingly, well, I don't know whether it was, it wasn't me. That's my good friend Alice. We were in the studio together. I was doing some background music for her project, and we decided in the last hour to just play with some VSTs, one of which was Vocal Synth 2 by Isotope. Can I say that more ASMR, like Isotope? Basically a really cool auto-tune, talkbox kind of thing. While in the moment of messing around, having fun, I recorded her saying, so it was like a callback to the 1930s radio adverts kind of thing. It was so funny, I kept it, and I had the idea of putting it at the start of the song, included bits of instrumentation, and it really worked. So the song was finished about mid-November, I think. An incredibly quick process, as are most of the things I do nowadays. And I knew that this was going to be one of the songs on the EP, and I definitely thought that this song needed to be the first release, because it was just so radical and so energetic. The artwork looked amazing, and it was around this time where the idea of my first ever professional music video was being talked about. Side note, the artwork started off like this, as like a little Pac-Man arcade that I bought my dad, and it turned into this, and I love it. The background was hand-drawn by me. I just took a photo of it, keyed out the white from the photo, there you go. And the photo in the screen is just me and Stephen Dungu in Halloween costumes in 2018. So yeah, one of the proudest pieces of artwork I have ever done. And that's the song for you.
Hello. That's much better. Could you just be my height for 1 second, please? No, my hands are really soft.
Your hands are really soft.
I use moisturizer like this morning, and I
of course
really.
You fucking do.
I always use moisturizer. Gotta look after my skin. You know what I mean?
The skin on your hands.
Yes, and my face. My hands and my face. Maybe my arms.
You're a woman. Welcome to the James and Yasine podcast.
Oh yeah.
He's got the good chair. Why have you got the good chair?
You got the good mic.
It's gonna be like a really, really podcast that people have to pay like £20 to listen to.
I wouldn't pay for us. I would not want to watch us on the podcast.
We'd have to give them money to listen to us.
Yeah, we pay them.
If you get to the end of the video, you get a prize of £10.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, should we talk about the music video?
You might want to do that. That's the whole point.
Okay, good. This part is vaguely scripted. It's not scripted at all. I was about to say 2 white guys rambling. That's not right either, is it?
I could probably pass for a white guy. I don't know.
You could pass for a white guy. You know how you like rice?
Yeah.
That's a really bad sentence starter, isn't it? You know how you like rice?
Yeah.
Like I was saying in the previous part that you haven't watched, so just act like you saw it.
Ah, yes.
I was saying how when I first showed you the song, you really liked it.
Oh, yeah. Because I'd been listening to like a whole heap of different genres. Synthwave was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
And this gave me that sort of synthwave vibe. And it was definitely like, this bangs.
This bangs.
You saw me. I was singing on the chair, and I was like, oh, mate, I need to be part of this somehow.
The idea about you body popping was literally just from you body popping.
Oh yeah.
Just naturally.
Yeah.
As he always does.
Well, I mean, you put a GoPro in your washing machine?
Yeah.
That's a thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, you used that as a conversation starter anytime.
It worked once.
Once. Did it work any other time?
Okay, is there a chance you could hold the book?
I'll try.
If this looks really dodgy on camera. You sorted out my undercarriage. So this is the book that I wrote the music video in. Here is an example of this took like 2 days to do. Unless you did it over a weekend. I was listening to the lyrics and I'm like, okay, this needs to be like about a guy who had made like a dancing robot because the whole body popping thing had come around. And then it got to Monday. It's meant to be me, you and Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, oh, shall I invite Phoebe or something because she can hold the camera?
Yeah, it was a bit. Obviously, because I was holding the camera at one point, and I had to go walk backwards. So I was trying to look behind me, so I wasn't like stumbling over anything. There was a lot of shakiness, and there was another transition right at the end as well when I was holding the camera, and then Tom had to come behind me.
Yeah.
And he had to take the camera, and obviously there's going to be a bit of shake there. So it was a bit weird.
To be fair, that last shot is like it's annoying because in the editing I couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
Like show that I had got from the piano to over there.
Yeah.
That last shot from the piano, that was all one shot.
We went straight to the end of the music video. We skipped the whole preparation. No,
a load of the
go
middle
straight
bit.
to credits.
Wait, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. No. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so Monday happens. We had a really cool tripod, a really cool stabilizer, gimbal. We had a gimbal.
It wasn't very stable.
To do. It wasn't very stable, was it? No. Really. So the camera I got out was a Nikon D3000, and that doesn't even do video.
I knew what pace was, but there's construction going on. You walked out, and we tried to walk back in, only for you to realise that you left your card, your ID card, inside the building. So we were stuck outside.
Yeah. Thank you to Harry for doing the lighting as well.
Cheers, Harry.
Cheers, Harry.
I don't even know that.
Tom was actually shooting another music video. Oh no, he was coming back from Amsterdam. He was doing a gig. So we were a man down. Our camera wouldn't record. And all of the equipment that I got, we even got like light reflectors and everything.
I gave the idea of, because you were asking me if I had anything colourful or anything to wear. I was like, well, I still have the kimono. You know, I could wear.
I was like, yes. How do you do stand-up?
I don't know. It's just a natural thing. I don't know. I'm a professional. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, comedy is natural to this guy.
The one that you saw was the one that I bombed. The one this year, I didn't do well on. The one that you watched.
Oh, I kind of liked it.
Oh, then you would have loved it.
The camera's got 2 bars left.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Lightning round.
Lightning round.
So we thought on the Monday, let's just prep it. We were just going to film like the A-roll on Monday, film everything else on the Tuesday. I haven't talked through what we're actually doing yet to Yasine or Tom. Yasine's idea was to get our phones, block the camera shots and how this would move and all that. Because I had all the camera shots in my head.
The video was basically supposed to be a one shot. So we were just plotting out how we're going to transition from this bit to the next bit to the next scene or whatever.
That was quite a big thing because there was only 3 of us. And this was probably very, very evidential in the music video, but you could tell that it's literally 3 guys in an afternoon filming.
I think that added to the whole music video as well. The fact that we recorded it on a phone as well. A Samsung phone, by the way. Are we allowed to swear in this video?
I don't fucking know.
We're going to get monetized.
Oh, I saw. Stop fucking swearing.
So we did get a camera on the second day, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got the camera, but then I think we just stuck with the phone, the idea with the phone. Anyway, I don't know what the reason was.
When you record video, you can actually still use the flash. So that's camera solved, lighting solved as well. I was feeling really good about it, and then we got to the Tuesday. I literally had to take 5 minutes to explain everything that we did to Tom.
Yeah.
He was pretty much blindly confused throughout the whole entire thing. He looks blindly confused. 4 hours left to shoot everything. But because we knew exactly what we were doing, it meant we could experiment. Yeah. Especially with the whole gun throwing thing.
Oh yeah. I just had all these like different ideas of like, this is how we can transition. So like the gun idea. Yeah. I came up right at the end. I was like, that's a great way to end it. Just like, oh, that's a nice like cliffhanger sort of thing. Yeah. And then there was the one bit when I did my second routine of dents. Yeah. And I had like my kimono and I kind of flashed it in front of you. Pulled it back and you disappeared off the chair. I was like, that looked cool.
The whole point of this music video was literally just to have fun.
I think we had more fun when we were actually doing the music video stuff, the B-roll stuff, because it was just like taking pictures or whatever.
Both you and Tom are lip syncing the second verse.
Yeah, we didn't even use that.
We had the other plot line about Tom oiling you. How do we say that in like a good way?
You tried to fix me. Is that still a bit weird to say?
He tried to fix you by oiling you.
Oil in my no.
Okay, watch the music video and then it will make sense. Are you actually a robot or are you like?
This is your music video. You should know this. My mum actually watched. I showed my mum. I'm not gonna lie.
What was your mum's interpretation?
So what my mum said was, "Oh, it was really nice," but she was a bit confused with the music video. What she got was you were like my boss or something.
Yes.
And I was like a darker version of you, or more vibrant version of you.
Oh, we got 1 bar.
Oh yeah, we need to.
Could we like clap or something? Smash cut. And welcome back after the break. doing to make like our own homemade commercial now. I've been sleeping well in like the past few days.
Yeah.
Was
that it? I was expecting a bit more than that, James.
We tried out that camcorder, but then we realised that the way it kind of took in the lighting, there was a lot of lens flare. The colour wasn't right. And also just the fact that these phones have just got a much better quality anyway.
I don't know what else we could have done.
Yeah, apart from getting an actual camera.
Yeah.
Easter egg, the kimono belt was Tom's guitar strap. I don't know whether anyone noticed that, because Tom forgot to bring his guitar strap.
Yeah, and then I was like, hey, how...
My yellow glasses that I won. I won them in a pub quiz by coming last. So technically I did win them. Oh yeah, the dancing was kind of improvised.
It was partly improvised. There was certain my go-tos that I just go to. It's just like, it's just natural to do.
Yeah, I mean some of it was planned anyway, because I needed to know what I was going to do with the camera. That shot where the light is directly behind you and you're like opening up your kimono and like the camera's tilting and like that's like my favorite shot. It's so cool. Yasine.
Yes.
A bear walks into a bar and like, can I have a beer? Why the big pause?
Oh, f*** off.
Anyway, Yasine.
Yes.
Be a bit more enthusiastic.
Okay.
Yasine.
Yes!
Oh, you. Yasine.
Yes. What do you want me to do? I don't know what you want me to do. Fucking sin.
Okay. Yasine.
Yes.
Yasine.
Mm-hmm. Mate, I've not I've not said nothing.
How would you improve the music video?
First of all, we'd get a proper camera. There's a lot of shakiness. There's a lot of rigidness to it.
The fact that we filmed a music video on a phone, that's like an achievement in itself.
This was the first music video we could do literally whatever with it.
Yeah, the fact that we've set the standard and we know what we have to do next.
You can literally only go up from there.
Was it that bad? As like a first ever music video.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly happy.
Even now today, people's attention spans are quite short.
Our attention spans are short because we keep going off topic.
Yeah. I've lost my... What was I going to say?
F*** off.
Oh,
Attention span.
Attention span. Do you have... F*** off.
So because we have completely run over time, both me and Yasine posted things on our story about... we're doing this. We would like some questions, and no one sent me any fucking questions.
Why is Yasine so sexy?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Can I be in the music video? When's it getting released, bro?
It's been out for about a week.
A week. It's not exactly a week.
As of recording this, it's been out for about a week.
What kind of flow?
The best.
What does flow mean, kind sir?
The best kind.
Blah. You are awful.
Thank you. The question, why is Yasine so sexy? That's a question. That's a question of the universe.
Yes.
Like,
I want to know why.
It's because you moisturise.
I moisturise, guys. I look after myself.
Thank you very much for watching, or listening, or neither.
Make sure you watch the music video, listen to it on Spotify.
The music video will be up there. The icon, it'll be down in the description.
Are you going to put like a demonetized symbol on my face? Is that what you're going to do?
What, your face demonetizes the video?
It's my face.
He moisturizes too much. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Peace.
Till the next one. Till the next podcast. Stop it.